This is Blink Video Doorbell.
And in this video, I'll show you how to install one. Step 1, turn off your circuit breaker. Step 2, remove your old doorbell. Usually there's 2 screws. In this case, it's Phillips head. And they come right out. And remove the wires on the old doorbell, like that. It's a nice looking old doorbell. As I mentioned before, I got the Blink Video Doorbell that I bought on Amazon. So let's see what's inside. So there's this tab right here, you just pull off. Open the box, right away you see the doorbell, and we'll take that out. We got the battery and some other things in here. Here's just regular AA batteries. A little template with the tool, quick start guide, a bag for wires and hardware. Here's what was inside the hardware bag, and here's are the 2 wires from the wire bag. Here's what the doorbell looks like, not too bad. Use this tool right here to push this and release the mounting plate. This is what the mounting plate looks like. Has the words up on here so that you know which way to mount it. And then the 2 electrical connections where I'm guessing the wires probably plug in, or maybe on the back. Yeah, on the back looks like there's screws. We're gonna put the wires. So let's get this plate installed. So instead of using this template, I like to use the actual plate itself because first of all, the holes are already through, so I don't have to punch the holes. And I don't think I need all 3. I'm just gonna use these 2 and kind of line up where my wires are to where my hole is. See, so my wires are gonna be over here. So it's gonna be kind of like this. Let's move them out of the way. So something like this. And we'll mark a hole right here, mark a hole right here, and let's get drilling. Typically for concrete, you want to use a masonry drill. I'm not doing this at my house, doing it for somebody else, and I don't have a masonry drill. The only drill I have is a regular, so this might be harder than it needs to be, but we'll still give it a shot. Yeah, actually not too bad. That surprisingly went a lot easier than I expected. So I used a smaller drill first, now using a bigger one. So install your anchor. When you don't have a hammer, you can use your drill. Probably don't recommend doing this, but in a pinch, this works. There you go. Next, take this mounting plate, the screws and the wires, and then you put the wire like this, put the screw in there, and use a small screwdriver and tighten that like that. That way you have your wires come out. Let's do this one. Let's put the screw in just a little bit first. That might be easier. Then slide your connector and screw it in like that. Now you got these 2 wires that are gonna go in your hole, but we're gonna take these off like this, like this. There's my wires. Take the provided wire nuts and take one. Doesn't matter which one goes which. Twist these wires together like this in a clockwise direction, and then put a wire nut in the clockwise direction. Do the next wire like this, like that. Now you tuck them in there, kind of hide them like that. Make sure this says up. Take your screws, put them in the first hole, just get them started. Put them in the next hole, get them started. Then set your drill on 4 or 5 so you don't over torque it. I also like to check with my hand just to make sure it's tight. Next, we take the camera. On the back side, there's the batteries. You just push that like this. Opens. It says lithium batteries only, so keep that in mind. Make sure our plus is online. Let me see. Plus is this way. Like this. Put this back on. So to install it, there's this little ridge right here, and there's a ridge right here. You basically just put that on top like that, and then just push it in, just like that. Now let's set up the app. So for the app, in the App Store, search for Blink Home Monitor System, and then download it. Okay, wait for it to download. Once it's downloaded, hit open. Here's what it looks like. Create an account. Select your country.
America.
Yeah, we're in the East. Hit OK. Put in your email address. After you enter the email, hit next. Then you have to create a password. Then hit create account. Now it's asking for a code for verification of the email. Hit verify. Now you can put a phone number. hit next. Then it's gonna ask you for the code to verify the phone number. Hit next again. Since I'm doing this for somebody else, I'll say don't allow. So it says I need to link Amazon and Blink together. For now, I'm gonna just skip it and see if I can bypass that. So for this doorbell, you need a sync module, which looks like this. I bought mine without one because I'm also setting up these, and these come with one. So I opened one box, and you can check out my separate video on how to set up one of these if you need it. But it just made sense, and it was cheaper to buy one without it when these cameras come with one. So that way I don't need two of these. You only need one for the whole setup. So I pulled one out from one of those boxes, and let's set it up. So before setting up any cameras or doorbell, hit the plus button and hit the sync module. Then here's our sync module plugged in. Scan the QR code. It says create a new system. Continue. Name the system. Let's just write home security. So it says blinking and steady green. Blinking and steady green. Hit discover. It says it wants to join the network. Hit join. Okay. Now we click on our Wi-Fi and enter our Wi-Fi password. Then we hit join. Give it a few more minutes. Now it says it's updating, not to unplug the sync module. So we'll let it do its thing. Now it started weirdly flashing like this. I'm not sure why, but I guess we'll see. Oh, there it goes. So it's added. Okay. Now we add the doorbell. So let's hit that. Let's hit the doorbell and let's scan it. Scan the QR code. It says select the system. So we already have that created. It says to remove the battery. I already did that. I already installed the battery. Tap on the discover. So I guess discovery device. Now it's updating firmware. It says this will take a few minutes. It says just a bit longer. Okay, now it says doorbell has been added. Hit continue. It says what you need to mount. We already mounted. Mount the doorbell. Would you like to wire doorbell with existing chime box? Yes. Warning, risk of electric shock. I want to say my transformer is compatible, so let's just hit agree. Okay, we did that. We did that. We'll use a wedge corner adapter. So I don't have a wedge corner adapter. I think I might need one, so I'll have to buy one separately, it looks like. This doorbell didn't came with one. I know I've installed other doorbells that do come with one, so I'll see if I need that later. Let's just hit no for now. Tells you how to do that. We did that. We did that. Okay, that's done. That's also done. Checking wireless connection. This will take a few minutes. Connected. We have a mechanical chime. Continue. Okay, let's test it. Oh, you heard that? Yes, the chime sounds good. Okay, I'm performing some power analysis. All right, it says it's completed. Free trial plan. I don't need a free trial plan. So this is what it looks like. Pretty cool.
Give this video a like and check out this video where I remodeled this bathroom. Thanks.